beer is... Alright, lads?
Yeah, boss.
Right, yeah, how's it going? Well, we went to the restaurant last night, and Benny, the chief waiter, said he'd do a line-up for us.
Excellent.
But the thing is, we've got no one to fill the line-up with.
We tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Ugh. You even interviewed his neighbours yet?
No one's on file.
There's a complaint in the police files about Jeff Thompson running over Mr. Clark's son.
When?
That's a motive. It was about a year ago.
What's the occupation, sir?
He's a chemist, so that would fit with
chemist?
poisoning.
If we go with that...
Yeah, just fill the line up with loads of other people.
Alright.
Off the street, it'll be fine.
Just go find a bum.
Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow.
So you say the suspect was a Caucasian male, blonde hair and wore glasses?
Yes, I remember something else as well. His ringtone, it went something like this. But I don't know, I'm not so sure.
Oh, don't worry, Benny. Before you make your mind up, let's get a recap from our Graham.
Will it be suspect number 1? He likes long moonlit bank raids, mail fraud and drive-by shootings in the country. Or how about suspect number 2? Who enjoys poisoning fine wines, Molotov cocktails and manslaughter at the weekends. Then there's suspect number 3. He just loves meaty treats, chasing his tail and walkies in the rain. Suspect number 4 is an evil chemical genius whose favourite dish is revenge, served cold. He's the number 1 suspect, but will he be your number 1 tonight? Or will you choose the lovable arsonist instead? She'll set a fire in your heart as well as your house. The choice is yours.
I don't know, but it might have been him.
For the benefit of the record, will you please state your name? What is your name?
Don't you know my name?
Would you please confirm your name?
Why do you need my name?
Why can't you just tell us your name?
What's in a name?
Do you understand the consequences of failing to answer the question?
What are the consequences of failing to answer the question?
Don't you know?
Do I?
Are you trying to waste our time?
Isn't it you who just arrested an innocent man?
Are you innocent?
Am I guilty?
Were you there on the night of the 25th?
Where is there?
Why did you do it?
Can you pin me to it?
Have you got an alibi?
Do I need one?
Do you need more than one?
Why would I need more than one?
Don't you have anything else to hide?
Do you have anything which could put me inside?
What is your name?
Mr. Clark, didn't you know?
Are you telling the truth?
What is the truth?
Mr. Clark, did you murder Mr. Thompson?
You think I killed Jeff Thompson?
If you didn't, who did?
Why would I know?
No, Luke, I am your father.
Yeah. Mr. Clark, didn't you press charges against Mr. Thompson for allegedly running over your son?
We didn't grind his own face into the pavement, did he?
Didn't he?
Don't you know what a rhetorical question is?
What's a rhetorical question?
How do guys like you get into the force?
How do guys like you get in the dock?
When was the last time you saw a dog?
Don't you mean a shrink?
Do you need a
What
shrink?
do you think?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
What was your motive?
What is your motive for wanting to know?
I wouldn't want to lose my job now, would I?
How much are they paying you to be this incompetent?
Do you think they should be paying us more?
What would you do with it anyway?
What? Are you an accountant?
Do I look like an accountant?
What's an accountant look like?
Well, Jeff was one. Why don't you check your morgue?
You ever tried checking a morgue?
How would I check a morgue?
Why wouldn't you?
How is that a mature response?
Have you got a better answer?
You got a better question?
To what extent was the Spanish Inquisition of Queen Isabella I, and at least in part responsible for the fall of democracy and the rise of communism in the People's Democratic Republic of Bolivia in the latter half of the 18th century?
Well, don't you think the real issue here is how religion and faith was used as an instrument of power by the Christian ruling classes in the Iberian Peninsula in the 16th century?
I'm so proud of it, I put my name on it!
Did you act alone?
Who else would I act with?
Where do you get the poison?
What poison?
What are you poisoning with?
Poison who with?
Have you been paying attention?
Do you think this warrants my attention?
Why? How long can you concentrate for?
Sorry, what was the question?
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of trouble, and by opposing end them. To dine.
Do you really think you could have got away with
No.
that?
Do you really think I did
And
it?
by sleep
Do you not
to say
think we have
end
evidence?
the heartache
What do you
and
have?
What
thousand
don't you
natural
have?
shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a Tell him with occurrence, more or less, which have solicited. The rest is silence.
Can you please state your name?
Well, gosh, this has been fun, but you've held me for 48 hours, so either charge me or release me. I'll show myself out then. Hey, you two do make a great team. Almost like a...
You're working late. So what have you got?
Well, the thing is,
Oh, what's his alibi then?
Huh?
Well, will it stand up in court?
well, he didn't give us an alibi.
Oh,
The thing is,
so he confessed. That'll make our jobs a lot easier. You must have an excellent interrogation technique, because he looked quite confident when he went in.
Yeah, well, he was really uncooperative.
Ah, so you charge him with obstruction. Ah, throw him in the jail cell and let him sweat it out for a few hours. I thought you'd been quite a while.
Well, gee.
Oh, sorry, so when did he confess then?
look, he didn't confess.
Well,
Well, wait. He told us nothing. We went round and round in circles.
We had no other choice but to release him.
well, then you still have him for obstruction. I'm surprised his lawyer didn't try and stop
And
him.
he didn't have a lawyer.
Please tell me you offered him one.
Well, you
The
see,
thing is,
it's funny you should
well, it's
ask.
quite a long story.
You idiots! I can't believe you let this man get away. He was your only lead. He had a motive because of his dead son. He had a method because he's a chemist. And he had the opportunity to commit this crime because he was in the restaurant.
Well, you can't win them all, can you?
Shut up.
Well, you can't, can you? It stands to reason.
Gentlemen, please, this isn't over yet. He's still the best hope you have of wrapping up this case. You need to do it quickly because the media are taking an interest. Wouldn't want them to solve it first, would we?
No,
Your bonus is riding on this case, and it'll be a big one if you wrap it up quickly.
I told you we should have been paid more.
Shut up.
Pardon?
Well, remember last time?
So, what do you suggest?
I prepared this search warrant for Mr. Clark's house. If you find the poison, we should have enough to make these charges stick.
But this one's dated from last Thursday.
Well, we'd have had to search his house even if he confessed, wouldn't we?
Yeah, but...
Go! Go for the sake of the city!